Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of the Bull City Pioneers podcast. Tuning into your two favorite Latinos. My name is Hector.
My name is Luis.
And today we have
Zack Cokas.
Zack Cokas,
what's
the
up,
man,
man? Appreciate you coming.
rising star.
Thank you, sir.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
RDU.
RDU, the triangle, you know what I'm saying? So today, we bring home an artist from, Raleigh to the Bull City. I don't know if you knew what I was trying to go to, but Zack Cokas. So who's Zack Cokas, bro? Who is he?
Who's Zack Cokas? I'm a 20-year-old college student that's making music, and I've been making music since high school. Well, really since like elementary school, but that's like some stuff no one wants to hear.
Yeah, right.
But
like xylophone stuff.
yeah, like, on like musical typing on like GarageBand.
Yo, I remember that.
Yeah, really? Yeah, elementary school, because I was playing piano. Like me and my brother grew up playing piano, so like I found out about Kanye, and then I was like, I tried to make a Love Lockdown remix. Shit, this is weird, man.
Bro, it didn't work out.
No, but I thought it was kind of tight. But like Cameron found it, my brother, and he was like clowning on me. So I was like, shit.
Bruh. Okay, so let's do kind of like a background. Like, where you from? You know, how did this rapping career start, or artist career start?
I'm from, born and raised Raleigh, North Carolina. Lived here all my life. Let's see. So, as I said, like my twin brother Cam, I don't know if y'all know about him, but
Cam?
Cam Cokas, super talented. I'm gonna force him to get his stuff out soon. So you'll hear about him soon. But we grew up playing piano, and he started writing his own songs. Like this man, at such a young age, would write his own songs. Like I couldn't do that, so I would like learn songs and pick them up and do it, but like I couldn't out of nowhere just write a song. So he kept doing piano, and I like kind of stopped doing piano, but he would keep making music, and so he put out this project, which is like embarrassing now, but he put out a project which was dope.
Yeah.
It was on like iTunes and whatever, and we were like high school, so it was a crazy thing for people like, oh, he's on iTunes and stuff.
Yeah.
Bruh. So
yeah.
So it was like, how do you do that? Like, because people never know how easy it is, low key, like to just put music on like Spotify and whatever. But so I just wanted to be a part of it. Like he inspired me, and so I started rapping just because I loved hip hop just growing up and rap. And so I just started picking that up. Of course, I wasn't like good at first. I was like, I didn't sound confident. My delivery was like, it was okay, but we just kept going and kept working together. So that's really how I got into it.
That's how you got into it.
That's good though that you got into it early though, because like that just means you just grew from it and gained that experience. You know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like every artist should start off, with just really fucking early. And I know some people like try to get into it later and stuff, and it's just harder for them because
Definitely.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine to
It's
get
fine.
there. You know, it's fine, but it's definitely way harder. You know, it's definitely an advantage. You know, being able to start it way earlier than starting it when you're like 25. That's like fuck. You know, like most artists are younger. Like most artists start dying down with all the hype about music. You know, usually when they're like over 40. So. Those 5 years are, those 5 years are important, you know what I'm saying?
Not Jay-Z though.
Not Jay-Z. Hell no, not
I was
Jay-Z.
even feeling like, in high school, I was even like, damn, I should have started earlier. Like, I even had that feeling. Like, I was
really
like,
in high school?
Yeah, like, I was even like,
Damn.
oh, I should have done it earlier, but that was probably just being too critical. Like, I was like,
It's fine.
I mean,
So, go ahead.
I already talked.
No, go ahead.
Okay. He's being a gentleman right now.
He's like holding the door for
Ladies
me.
first, bro. Ladies first. Ladies always go first.
Down south.
Right.
What was I gonna say? Oh, damn, now I forgot.
Come on, bro. Fuck, man. You see, he always interrupts me, and then now I give him a chance to actually talk.
What was it? It was fuck, I can't.
So you did a freestyle. I forget the name of the show. You remember the show?
Oh, it's Sway in the Morning, right?
Yeah.
You did that probably not recently.
How was that experience, bro? Like, tell me about it.
So when I was out performing at South by Southwest, I got the chance to so like Sway's dude Rich Nice hit me up to perform at South by Southwest.
Oh,
so that was like a big thing. I was just like shit, because I had like spring break plans or whatever. Like I was gonna do some bullshit, but then I was like, no, like I'm gonna drop everything and go to Austin, Texas, get my little team together.
That's what's up, man.
And go to Austin. So that was crazy. I didn't even know if I would get to go on tour. It was kind of loose, like.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just going out there and just seeing what happens. Like nothing was really planned. So Rich was like, we stayed in like a hostel. I don't know if you have ever stayed in a hostel before.
I think I've been there once, but it was with my school, so it wasn't that weird.
Yeah.
How does this? It must be awkward as fuck, right?
Well,
Is it?
the good thing was the room was like we had 2 bunks, so 4 beds. And I had 4, it was me, Cam, Les, and Briscoe, photographer, so 4 people. And it was like, we had to dress up.
Okay.
But it was just like funny being in a house. It was kind of dope, but it was like, it was a unique experience.
Right.
And yeah, so I was up at like 5 in the morning waiting for Rich to text. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what's happening? He's like, come through to Sway in the Morning at this place at 7 a.m. So I'm like,
flipping out.
I'm on like no sleep. I'm like, and so we get the Uber when it comes time, and then I'm like, because I kind of need coffee now. Like I'm at the point in my life where like I kind of have a coffee addiction. I don't know about y'all, but
I know, so do I.
It's bad.
Especially when you have to wake up early. Fuck
Yeah.
Like
I was drinking coffee last night at 12 in the morning.
Fuck. See, that's the coffee addiction right there, bro.
And like I routed us to a Starbucks. I was like, just some coffee, and it was closed. So I was like, shit. So no coffee. I get to go to Sway, and
No Red Bull?
nothing, bro.
Shit.
I don't know. I just had nothing. So I was just like running on
Oh,
just
man.
energy from like being excited. So there was a couple performances and whatever, and then Rich called me up backstage, and I don't know if y'all know Dizzy Wright. Y'all know Dizzy
Sounds
Wright?
familiar.
Yeah.
I think I heard the name.
This dude he's like a dope ass rapper, more like underground, but he just came off the stage, and I was like, I've been a fan of him, so I was like trying not to be weird or anything. Like I didn't say anything to him.
You didn't want to be like a fanboy.
Yeah. 'Cause everyone was asking for pictures. I was like,
Yeah.
not me. Like I'm not gonna do that.
You're like,
And so it ended up being like the freestyles, like the cipher.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I got to do that, and of course I was anxious, because I'm human. Like
yeah.
I'm gonna be fucking anxious as hell. Like
Of course.
first time meeting Sway on a stage, and then I have to prove myself to everyone, and like streaming, and so it's like.
Well, so you met him right then and there.
That was the first time I met him. Yeah.
I thought you met him like before.
I met
the
him
performance.
after.
Dude.
Yeah, we talked after, so
That's
it's like
crazy.
yeah, so like
Yeah, so you just had
I was like,
anxiety
shit.
stacked on
and
top.
I was like, let's
Wow.
go, like let's do this. And as soon as I started rapping, I was like, fine, because just that's when I'm like most confident,
Yeah.
And I'm just like looking out, not really looking at anyone, just like looking out, making sure I'm like my eyes are forward. But it was so cool, and yeah, so that was awesome.
Your body language in the video too, like it showed that you were like confident
Yeah.
once you grabbed that mic, like that's a
Thank
good
you,
thing
yeah,
too.
it is.
Like body language is everything, especially when you step on stage.
Oh my god, yeah.
You can't just be like standing in one spot. Really, you gotta just move around. use your hands.
Interact, basically.
Yeah.
You learn that from practice and from
Yeah.
just experience, like because me and Cam would go to open mics, like I told y'all, like in Durham, hip hop open mics, and like downtown Raleigh at Noir nightclub and the bar in Durham, which is slept on, like going to open mics. Like you should do that. You get it's just a bunch of rappers performing for each other, but it's like you're getting experience. You're performing. Like the first time I performed, I was shaking and shit. Like
Really?
yeah, quivering, and like my mouth, like my words are coming out like.
Bro, yeah.
So how long have you been performing?
Performing for maybe 3 or 2 years maybe.
Oh yeah, so you're well into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good though.
Still
That-
getting it cool.
That is interesting though, because like you said, like doing that at open mics. I've been to the bar several times, and like I've seen like just like like how it goes down when they do those open mics, and most of the people there are like they might only have like a song.
Yeah,
written, and this is like people, like you said, people bag on it because they're like, it's just open mic. Like, those are people who like other people don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
about.
they're like,
It's like you can take away something out of anything.
yeah.
It
Like, why
doesn't
are
matter
you doing
what.
this? You know, what's the reason you're getting into rap? You're
Yeah.
getting into hip hop, like, because if like you have I don't know, like I don't want to be biased, but if you have like a pretty good reason, you're gonna try to make it out to some of those. You're gonna try to, you know, just see what the culture's like and like perform and like just get yourself out there before you're trying to just hide, make a hit, and then come out of nowhere or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Bruh.
You're not Kendrick.
Yo,
you can't just hide away for a
yeah.
couple years, come back and drop an album or something.
Right. So who would you say is kind of like your? You said you did have like a brother, like a twin brother, you know, that also performs and creates content. But
Yeah, he's my twin.
yeah.
We're fraternal though,
Oh, okay.
so we don't look alike. Like people don't even know we're brothers. Or
Oh,
like,
fuck, yeah, fuck. Shit, so I honestly thought he was like your twin, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, no,
What if I'm following the twin and not his actual Instagram? I was like, ah, shit,
Nah.
that's embarrassing. But who would you say kind of like is your big brother in the music industry, other than your actual brother? Like, kind of like
Yeah.
mentor-wise, and like kind of like I look up to you and I work with you. For some reason, I feel like
and like
yeah,
Bro.
For some reason, I feel like Nance, bro. Like, if I listen to his music, I listen to your music. I'm like, bro, it's like Nance is the big brother. We got the little brother right here, you know, up and coming. You know, that's what I look at it as, you know.
I mean, low key, I don't have any big brothers in like the local scene or any scene. So it's been like just me, just like pushing.
That's
but Nance for sure has been helpful, and
you guys put some things together, correct?
yeah. We have a song together.
What is?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if he wants me to. It's like his song, so like I don't know if that
Is
is.
it?
You know. No.
Oh shit! Fuck! I feel like a snitch now, bro. Fuck, Nance, we kind of snitch on me.
But like definitely he's definitely been helpful in like helping guys. He's a nice guy. He's genuine and yeah.
He is. We've had him on the podcast once, right? Just once. Yeah, but he is one of the most genuine artists in the area that I've met before.
For sure.
One of the you know how I said last time I won one of his giveaways. Right above me is the shirt that I got from the giveaway.
Your shirt is up there next too.
Oh yeah. His shirt is coming up right too. Hey.
That's the word.
Hey. But where do you record, bro? Do you have like a certain studio, or do you record at home? What's up with that?
I record wherever I'm living, like at the time, and so I'll bring my mic, which is a blue baby bottle mic.
The brand?
Yeah, the brand is blue. It's called a baby bottle, and so like
That's where that came from.
Oh,
Wasn't he holding?
I mean,
I thought he was holding like
shit.
a bottle or something.
that could be like some connection you just made.
I don't know.
I
That's why I saw like a baby bottle
Shit,
somewhere.
that could work, but nah, like so, it's a pretty good mic. It's and then I put a pop filter in front of it, got it on mic stand, and that's it. Like
That's it.
that's it.
Do you have any acoustic foam?
No,
No.
That's
Pretty good.
Because like your songs sound like really nice.
Thank you.
First, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta tell me you gotta explain where did this design
Cack,
come from?
Young Cack.
Okay.
Young Cack. The design came from my friend Lucas Harmon, who goes by Flyboy. He's such a cool artist. He does like the wackiest things, and he. I met him in Savannah, Georgia, when I'm sure y'all know about SCAD, right? No. They went to art school, right, for high school?
Yeah.
He's probably like,
Fuck. Hell y'all doing?
It's Savannah College of Art and Design.
Yeah.
It's like an art school, but I was there for like my freshman year for like a quarter. So I met him there. And he's from North Carolina too, so he's local.
Okay.
But I met him there. He's a dope dude. He loves hip hop. He's talented, and I wanted to get him, you know, to help me with the branding of Young Cack.
Wait, so you were there for a quarter? What
Yeah.
happened?
It was running my pockets. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
expensive, and I got scholarships. Like I got good scholarships, but it's that kind of school where it's so expensive that it's, even with a good scholarship, it's like
not even worth
crazy. So, and then I was like, and honestly, I was like, do I want to do? It was like I was going for advertising.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do I do advertising? Or do I want to do music? I was like, not gonna waste my life right now. Like I'm gonna go chase my dreams, and so that's what happened. I went to Wake Tech for another quarter semester, and then transferred to State. Yeah.
Damn, holy shit, that's good though.
Doing the work and it's turning out right.
Yeah.
It's on its way.
Bro, that is fucking lucky as hell, bro. It's just kind of like, you know, bouncing around the shit.
Yeah,
That's
you got
awesome.
It's like hard work and things fall in line. It's like just staying motivated. Like,
yeah, that's what it's about, man. I totally believe in that, especially like the law of attraction and stuff. So
that's so real.
It is real.
You going after what you feel like is meant for you is like eventually it's gonna happen. You're just gonna be patient with it. And like as long as you're like positive about it and just working towards that dream, bro, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So kind of a not a weird question, but kind of like a music type question. What's the wildest thing you think you would do to promote, like, you know, an album, a single?
Oh, okay.
What's the wildest thing you would do?
I still might do this, but I
Also,
don't
you
know.
have some ideas.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was literally gonna do this for like the announcement, but this isn't even that wild. But like this is kind of wild. But I was gonna get a lip tat of a Young Cack.
Oh shit!
Just like
Wait, a permanent one?
Yeah, a lip
Holy
tat.
shit!
Young Cack.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
yeah.
I was
It
gonna
could have
do
been
that.
like the album cover or something.
I like
Oh,
still
that
might
would
do
be
it.
cool.
Like I still might do it. Cause like why not? Like
Do you have any tattoos?
no tattoos.
That would have been
This
the
would
first
be your
one.
first tattoo?
Yeah, that'd be my first
I know
one.
this is gonna hurt though, for sure.
Maybe.
I feel like it
It's like
would.
your mouth is sensitive, man. It's like
Yeah, but like apparently like people are like it's like not that bad. I've also got stitches in my lip before.
Oh, okay. You're probably gonna be used
So,
to it.
like,
your
or
lips
you
already
can
know.
do it.
I'm like fuck it.
Yeah. Hey man, hey. If you want to do it, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a good guy's idea though.
Yeah.
Shit, and that would be a good idea for an album cover.
Something, yeah, like
Something like
promo,
that.
I was just like,
Yeah.
just
That'd be
flip
right
it
though.
down whenever, like, oh,
That's me.
Gotcha.
check the
Like,
EP
yeah.
out.
This is a real thing.
What else? What's another wild thing that you would do to promote content that you created?
That might be it. I mean, I'm not, like, I know the baby was at South by Southwest one year in a diaper.
Oh yeah.
Straight up in a diaper.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
awesome.
respect him so much, but yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think I'd be, like, doing some shit where I'm, like, really embarrassing myself. Or, like, pushing it on people, like, listen to this shit. Like,
No, it seems like you're like desperate.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's like,
Right. That's funny, bro.
But
Shit.
talking about since we're bringing up Young Cack, you want to talk about the project you recently released?
yeah. So Young Cack is a 6-song EP.
Fire.
Fire, bruh. He said fire. F-I-R-E.
So while I was still in my sophomore year of college, I did this song Explosive as a single, and then I did Work For It as a single, and I was like, let me just drop a tape. Just because it's been a minute, and I like projects. Like, I like putting out projects. Like,
Yeah.
I love singles, but projects just feel so, like, don't you like as a listener getting a project?
Yeah.
Because like if you get a single, you tend to play it over and over again,
Yeah.
and you get tired of it quick.
Yeah.
But when you get like a collection of them, you can just run through it,
Yeah.
and you don't get
Yeah.
tired of it. So yeah, I totally feel you on that.
So yeah, and then like the intro came together. Like, I have that video on my Instagram. That was a one take. Like, the intro was just kind of for fun, and like I really do like music like that. Like, I like some like X type shit, and like I've never gotten in that bag or like screamed it. So I just wanted to do it just for the fun of it, and it was dope. And then I have a track called Rambo where I do more like melodic. I start like, I've never used auto-tune and being melodic, and because I can't sing that well, I'm still practicing on my voice. just sing, but I want to sing. I love listening to like songs where like more R&B, like
Right, yeah.
Bryson Tiller, Black, and like SZA, like just I like that shit, and I want to be able to do it too.
Yeah,
So like, I want to explore like my realm, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what that is really. Yeah.
I mean, and that's what happens to a lot of artists, is that they start in a certain genre or a certain way of singing, because or rapping, and then they end up in a whole different area. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Bad Bunny. He used to, when he first started, he was like,
I love Bad Bunny.
Fuck yeah, bro. But yeah, I mean,
so
it's like
tight.
back in the day, or earlier in the day, he'd be like, he'd be kind of like considered a tough rapper or artist. Now he's kind of like a soft. He's releasing a lot of love content, love music, and sad music. So
He did one recently with Drake, wasn't it?
Mia.
That one was good.
It was good, yeah.
I like
You're right. And he had never released, something like that as well. It's like he's getting into that soft voice kind of type. He's usually, trying to flex up with his deep voice back in the day. But kind of a question, that everybody has a different answer to. So there's not a wrong answer. So when do you think people should, how much time do you think it takes before an artist should start releasing another tape or another album or another EP?
Good question.
Because like a lot of artists, they disappear for like a year or a year and a half, and then they release something, and then they're hot again. So what's kind of like the time interval? Do you think that's perfect?
Okay. For the year thing, that's like people. That should be for people who are like pretty much. Everyone already knows, or they have like a strong fan base. They can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For local, I would say.
You can't really do that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend that. Like,
No.
you could, maybe. That's not my approach. I'm more like, recently, like, 3 projects within the span of a year. So, and I mean, it's not hard. Like, when you make music, it's like not hard
If
to
you
make
love
it.
it.
Yeah, like,
If you
I
love
mean,
it, yeah,
if you get in the space with the right people, it's like, it's natural. Like, it just comes organically. You can make a song. Like, there you go. So.
I like that the last track that you have off of Young Cack.
So what?
Yeah, because it sounds like all the other ones are like they're really like they get their bars, like they got bars. But that last one, I feel like you were probably like in a different space when you were writing that. Because that felt like when I listened to it like probably like 3 times back to back. I was like, what the fuck is he saying? Like it sounded deep as fuck. It sounded like you were going through some shit in that song.
Damn.
I wrote that at night, yeah. And
it was night.
I was like 2 a.m. and I was, I don't know, I was in a certain space and I was in bed and I just got up, put on my headphones and just started humming it and just.
You wrote that in one night?
I think I did the hook that night. Woke up and then was like, do I still like this hook?
Yeah.
Because I was in a different headspace or whatever, and I was like, do I still like this? I was like, yeah, I like this. And then I worked on it, the verses the next day, and then my brother Cam, who I always show him my music, and he was like, let's slow down. He was like, slow down the hook, so I just slowed it down because it was at first it was
too fast.
Yeah, it was faster, so it sounds good spaced out.
Right, yeah.
And I love that. No, I love that track. That's one of my favorites for sure.
I feel like artists tend to have a more an attraction to those tracks too. Where they the tracks that most of the fan base or the public tend to gravitate to, the artist tends to gravitate to the other ones. I feel like I see that a lot.
Yeah, a lot of the time, definitely a lot.
So, bro, how's the scene for collabing with artists outside of the state? Like, how's that scene coming?
Outside of the state. I haven't even I've definitely been in touch with people about that, but so far that's not what I'm looking for. Right now I'm really just honing in on myself and my little group, and just trying to build up each other. But I'm excited to do that.
Yeah.
Outside, local, work with other people, but
So you said you were out at South by Southwest recently. Well, when was that?
that was
for
in
the time.
April.
April.
Yeah.
I used to call it SXSW
Yeah,
because I didn't know what it was.
right.
I just letter by letter. But I saw a picture that you posted. It was you and you actually ran into CeeLo Green at the airport or something. How was that? You just like happened to bump into him?
Bro, CeeLo was like, he was. So it was like, we were in TSA and they're like, yo, that's CeeLo Green. Someone said that. I was like, they're just making fun of some guy who looks like CeeLo Green. That's so sad. Like, that's mean. Like, don't do this guy like that. Because I wasn't looking, I didn't see it. But then I was like, oh, yeah, that's CeeLo Green. And so then we were just like, fuck it. Like, we just went up to him, just took pictures. Just because, like, dude, CeeLo, like, I feel bad because he clearly, like, wasn't having it. Like,
Wait, y'all were making fun of him?
No, we weren't making fun of him. I thought people were joking. Like, there wasn't CeeLo Green, there was a dude who looked like CeeLo Green. They were just fucking around, like, oh, that's CeeLo Green. Like,
you know how much you want to bet is gonna happen to Hector? You'll be like, oh shit, there's Logic. Let's take a picture of fucking Logic, bro.
Whatever.
Shit.
That's like an ongoing joke.
Yeah, bro.
He always says
It's like when his hair is shorter, Hector looks like Logic, bro. That should be funny as shit, bro.
But yeah, like, he was, I wasn't trying to talk to him. I was just like, let's get a picture. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know how important CeeLo Green is to hip hop. Like, you gotta go. That's way back. That's like,
back in the day, right?
That's like some Dungeon Family. Like, he like helped, Outkast. Outkast. And, I was like, he's dope. But I just got a picture with him. He was like, cool.
Yeah,
He just like walked away. He's trying to like stay on the outsides of the airport in the wall. I'm like, damn, like, cause like it's just fame, and he's like so old, so it's like it's gotten to him where it's just like annoying. Like I feel bad. So
you don't want to add on to that.
yeah, it is tough. So that was that.
But usually to start wrapping it up, y'all want to wrap it up real quick?
I was gonna ask actually. Do you have any like sneak peeks as to like future stuff you might have going on, maybe events or?
I've got a show coming up later in July.
Okay.
And then a performance in August.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what's the plug? Where can the people find you?
They can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, as Zack Cokas, Cokas. That's all you need. That's all you need to find me.
Okay.
Alright, what's up?
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah,
check out Young most active. Young Cack, yeah. Check out Young Cack. Give that a listen.
Yeah, hell yeah. But bruh. So usually what we like the guests to leave to the Pioneer Nation, we like them to leave like, a statement, question, a thought, anything. What do you want to leave with Pioneer Nation?
A question or a thought. I'll say it would probably be like, do you love what you're doing? And if you don't, maybe think about that. I don't know, like think about what you could do that make you happier.
That's what's up.
There you go. Yeah, I fuck with that. But yeah, bro, thank you once again for, coming out and fucking with the Bull City Pioneer podcast, bro. You know how I said, please leave feedback. We love you, reading you guys' feedback. How I said, thank you to Zack Cokas. This man is fucking fire, and so is his music. So please check him out. How I said, you can find us at Bull City Pioneers podcast, or Bull City Pioneers everywhere: YouTube, SoundCloud, Anchor, and Instagram.
Now
Station Head. We're currently ambassadors for them. But how I said, you guys, thank you for tuning in once again to the Bull City Pioneers podcast. I'm Luis.
I'm Hector.
I'm Zack Cokas.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace out.
That's all right.